Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, we are in Le Mans Ultimate. Oh yes, I love this game basically because it works. A lot of the other games I have trouble with. Project Motor Racing crashes to desktop. As much as I love the game, I can't run it. Assetto Corsa Evo was good before the update. After the latest update, it starts crashing to desktop and just does weird and wonderful things to my computer. So that one's out. Rennsport, it runs beautiful. I love that game. It is a lot of fun. But I can't get my pedals configured properly. I'm using my mouse button for the brake, which is pretty harum scarum. Everything else works beautiful. And I can drive a race, as you can see on one of my last videos. It is a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do some more racing there, but I just wish my pedals were configured and could work properly. But it's been a nightmare. Le Mans Ultimate, everything runs perfectly and smooth as ice, and the graphics and the cars just look fantastic. Right, so we're going to do our World Endurance Championship. We're going to click on here, and we're going to come into here, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 circuits to race on here. And we'll pick a car. Of course, we've got to go to Porsche because I'm a big Porsche fan. I love this one. We'll take that one. We've got a few other liveries there to choose from, but that one will do us. Right, so let's start in the practice. 19 minutes in the practice. A bit too long. 10 minutes is okay. Qualifying 15 minutes. Rolling start for the race 15 minutes. That's probably fast enough. Shall we make it 20? Let's make it 20 minutes for the race. And that looks fine. Now you can go in here, event settings, and set up the weather and all sorts of things. So I've done that already. We've just got cloudy days with a very, very small percentage chance of rain. So we may get rain, but most of it'll be fine and a bit cloudy. So I think we'll be okay, just as we're learning and getting started with this simulator and these cars, getting the feel of it. I love the Sebring International Raceway, one of my favorite circuits, but I'm not expecting to finish midfield or higher, but you never know. We've got most of the settings all on realistic. What else can I tell you? So I'm going to do the practice. I'm going to do a couple of laps of practice, and then I'll cut away, I'll do some qualifying, and then we'll come back and we'll do the race. The most exciting part. Hopefully I can get a time around about the midfield with my qualifying. But have a look at the graphics, guys, while I'm driving the cars. Have a look at the AI. The AI are behaving really quite well, I think. Not perfect, but no simulator's got perfect AI. And in real life, all your racing competitors are not perfect. They're out to kill you most of the time, so they can win. Everyone's pretty hungry. Right, so let's start our practice. Start driving. I think I've got all my options set up okay. Turn on the car. Got all my buttons and things configured on my wheel. I'm a casual racer, guys. I've only got a G29, a Logitech, a very, very basic wheel. I've had it for years, but it just works perfectly. It works brilliantly for casual racing, so I don't feel the need to spend a heck of a lot more money and buy something bigger and better. It's a bit narrow getting out of the pits here, but I really do like the way you've got to drive out of the pits area onto the track, scratch your car on the way out. I also like the way the cars don't pass through each other like they're ghosts. So you actually feel you're in a real, you feel at a real track. A lot of the simulators in the pit area, the cars just drive through each other like they're ghosts. It looks terrible and it certainly kills immersion. But with Le Mans Ultimate, now where's my pit limiter button? There it is. Le Mans Ultimate, everything is solid, guys. The cars are solid. If you hit a car in the pit area, you'll scratch or damage your car. So you've got to behave accordingly as if everything is real, okay? Quite like that. But I love the tracks. I love the way the cars look, and the graphics are awesome. Le Mans Ultimate. Here we go. Let's just do a couple of laps to sort of warm up. before we get into the quali. I'll let this guy go ahead of me. He's a bit faster than me. He's probably already done a warm-up lap maybe. Yeah, nice and slow. Our tyres will be cold, so just get some warmth into the tyres and get the feel of the track. Looks like the sun's going down here sort of late in the afternoon. Looks quite spectacular, really. Very nice. Okay, couple of laps. Just get the feel of the track. And once we've done a couple of laps, we'll cut out and get into our qualifying session. I've got the difficulty set about 80, 75, 80 I think it is. I think that's about where my skill level is at the moment. I'm definitely not at the level where I can have it at 100%. Hopefully I will be one day, but not at the moment, I'm afraid. So I set it at a level where I feel I can actually compete and actually have some fun. If you're always getting bullied and down the back of the field and you can never pass anybody because of your settings being at 100%, it's a bit disheartening. It's very discouraging, and you probably won't bother playing the game very often. But if you can actually have some good wheel-to-wheel, door handle to door handle racing, it encourages you to keep going and try and get better and to win a race and get your skill level up a bit higher. But if it gets too easy, you just bring the slider up a bit and you'll be okay. The tyres still don't feel very sticky, but here we go. We'll try and do a faster lap, and then we'll head into qualifying, eh? I wonder if the sun's going to progress and keep going down so the race is actually at night time. I'm not sure. I've never done a sort of a championship session before. I've always just jumped into practicing or done quick races or quick practice laps. So it's the first time I've really jumped into a series or a full-on championship event. So it will be interesting. Be interesting to see what Sebring looks like at night. But I hope it's not at night, because I haven't practiced driving in the dark. I'm not that good in the daylight, let alone in the dark. I think this lap will be a bit better, but not brilliant. I love the way the cars feel in Le Mans Ultimate. The steering feels good, it's responsive, it sort of feels believable. Not perfect, but you know, no racing game or simulator is perfect in every way, shape and form. They all have their good points and they all have their weak points, but right. But I think it feels quite good. It's believable. Right, I think we'll go in and we will head into the pits, and we'll head over to the qualifying next session. Next session, I think that's right. I think I clicked the right button there.
Teams and drivers
Huh?
go to the grid for a race start.
A race start. Oh my god, I didn't get to do the qualifying. I must have clicked that by mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Car setup. Starting fuel, 31 laps. Are we going to be doing 31 laps? I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to be doing 31 laps, are we? Not for the amount of time I've got it set. I'm putting it down to 25 anyway. I've got it set 15 or 20 minutes. But it doesn't tell me how much. There's nothing that sort of shows me or helps me work out how much fuel I need for 20 minutes. I don't know. Starting fuel 79 litres, enough for 24.7 laps. So we'll try that. Maybe we have to come in and fuel up. I don't know, but right, here we are. Let's start our engines.
Formation lap has started.
Right, I got to wait for these guys to drive away because I am right down the back. Right down the very back. Probably the safest place to be for me. Now I don't want to go right round the whole track doing the warm-up, so I'm going to push backspace, and that will take us to the last corner in the warm-up lap and the formation lap. So as soon as we get round this next corner, we should be actually racing. So there's our places on the left. W. Edwards. I am 13th on the grid, way down the back. Like I said, it's probably the safest place for me at the moment, till I get the feel of everything, till I get used to racing in this sim. But anyway, my main goal is to finish the race without writing off the car, wrecking everything, and having a DNF, a do not finish. I don't want that. I just want to get round in one piece, finish the race. If I can make up a couple of positions, I'll be quite happy. Let's have a look, see how the AI behave as well. It's always very interesting. But it's very smooth, even at the start with all these cars rendered. The graphics are very, very smooth for me. A few of the guys are wobbling around there, maybe trying to warm up their tyres a bit more. Right, it'll be quite a long video if I do the full race, so I might cut out after about 5 laps and come back with you for the last 5 or 10 laps. We'll just see how we go here. Or I just might record the full race, but it's quite a long video if I do that. But some people like to see the full race because they know it's real. We haven't cut it or edited it, or I haven't crashed out and then restarted the race at the front or done anything dodgy. If I record and show the whole race, you get a good feel of how it's actually gone, you know, nothing's been edited or cut. You see all my faults, all my mistakes, all the crashes. So, you know, for some people, they quite like that. A lot of content creators just cut and edit their races, so you don't know if they've crashed into the fence or they've started the race again and again and again until they've got it right. You would never ever know. But we're going to try and keep it real, guys. Try and keep it real. I used to do that with Project Motor Racing. I used to record and show the whole race from start to finish, so people actually got a good feel of how the whole game goes, how the AI go.
Time was a 2:29.58.
They get to see how bad my driving is. Just managing to keep up with the pack at the moment. Sniffing around at the back here. Happy not to get involved with any sort of scuffles or fights. Getting some warmth into my tyres before I do any Whoa! Oh, someone's in the grass! He's coming back, he's not going to hit me. Gotta stay away from that kind of behaviour. That's AI, guys. And that's real life racing as well. You know, nobody's perfect. A lot of the drivers make mistakes. They come off into the grass, they'll hit other cars. It's not an AI fault, guys. It's called motorsport, okay? It's the way it rolls. If all the cars behaved perfectly through the race, you would think it's very, very unrealistic. It really is unrealistic. Having seen a bit of racing in my time, very rarely you go through a whole race without there being 1 or 2 or 3 incidents, okay? Without a little bit of argy-bargy, it would not be a really competitive sport. These racing drivers are pretty motivated to win. As Liam Lawson would say, they're not just here to make friends. I think he regrets saying that now. He's had a bit of lashback from that. I am a great fan and follower of Liam Lawson, to be honest. Being a Kiwi, of course. Why wouldn't I? I've been managing to keep up with these cars okay. Just not sure my confidence is at the level where I start overtaking everybody yet. Well, I got past one, but I don't know for how long. I don't know if that's going to stick. We'll see. But I'm up to 12th. I can't sort of see a clock on my dash to tell me how much time I've been racing, how much time I've got left. Maybe there is, but at the moment I've just got to focus on the road and the car ahead of me. I can't get distracted by looking at numbers and things on the dash here. But I've come up one place, which is something. Hopefully I'm not going to be last. Yeah, and we'll have a look at some replays too when I finish the race. We'll have a look at some replays and see how it looks, see how things look from the outside. That guy had a go at me. He was going to do a bit of a move on me on that corner, but I managed to hold him off. He's having another go now. He's having a go. He's having a go. He's on the inside. He got me. I'm trying to keep it clean, guys. I could have blocked him and stuck my elbows out and done all sorts of things, but at this stage I'm just sort of learning, getting the feel of it. So I'm just going to try and keep it clean, as you would if you were doing real racing, okay? Later, when I have a few more races under my belt and I'm used to the sim, the way it works, the steering, the feel of the cars, maybe then I'll start getting a little bit more aggressive. At the moment, I just want to compete and finish the race in one piece. It's all part of the learning procedure. I really do love the way this simulator runs, especially on my machine. I got around the outside again for the second time. The same corner. So he's a bit vulnerable on that corner. That's his weak point.
Time was a 2:20.41.
Maybe maybe I can get past a few more cars on that corner if I stay close to these guys. Maybe I can sneak past them on the outside as well. And just learning about where they're fast, where they're slow, learning where they're vulnerable by watching them from the back, and then taking advantage of that vulnerability, finding out where they're a little bit slow. Well, that guy's very fast on the straight, so he may have another go at overtaking me again. If I can get past a couple more cars, that would be nice. Maybe on that slow sweeping turn. I don't want to do any dodgy dive bombs in the middle of the corner, inside the corners, or late on the braking. It could end in tears and turn out worse for me than the other cars. So I'm just trying to drive safely. Not taking any big risks, guys. Here comes that guy behind me. I think he's going to have another go at me. Can I get around here on the outside? Maybe. That was good. Can I make it stick? Hopefully. Come up 2 more places. I'm in 10th position. Wow. If I manage to finish in the top 10, guys, I will be pretty happy with that. Pretty jolly happy. Got a Aston Martin up ahead of me and another Porsche. Lovely car, this Aston Martin. Bit of a gap behind me to those guys, so I may be able to hold this position for a little while. Maybe sneak past another guy on the next time around that sweeping corner. Climb myself up another couple of little places. They seem to be a bit slow on that corner, and I'm happy to take advantage of that. I don't know how many more laps or how much time I've got left. I'm too focused on the road and these cars to look down at the numbers on the dash, to be honest. Hopefully I'm not going to run out of fuel. That would be a disaster. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you've got any driving tips for me, any hints and tips, any experienced sim drivers out there watching this. Let me know. My driving's probably very, very messy, but let's hope it improves. Beautiful clear day. I was expecting more clouds. Can I get around these guys? Oh, yeah. Maybe on the inside? No. Lost opportunity there.
Lap 2, 90.32.
Sneak past another one. That was good. Well done, mate. Gets me up to 9th position. Don't want to push it. I don't want to get too cocky and spin out and then finish the race at the very back again. That would be terrible. Get too stressed out. Here he comes. He's having another crack at me. He's faster than me down the straight. Can I outbrake him? Outbrake him on the corner. Please don't hit me. I'm always a bit scared of doing that because of the AI. Sometimes the AI go a bit wonky and they start, you know, giving you a bit of a tap on the side of the bumper or something. But they seem to be very, very well behaved. Very well behaved. Almost too well behaved. So I'm holding my position in 9th. Maybe I can get past this guy on that next big sweeping turn in the home straight. That will get me up to 8th. I'd be happy if I finish 8th in the points. No, I'm not going to try to dive bomb you there, guys. Don't want to do anything dodgy. Right, here we go. We got this big sweeping turn here. Can I get around on the outside? Oh, just about hit him, I think. Just about hit him. I hope I didn't hit him. Hope I didn't tap him. He's pretty fast. I think he's going to try and get his position back. Where am I? 8th position. Up to the main pack here, the main bunch. See if I can hold on to this position for a couple of laps, just to consolidate and settle my nerves down before I try to start passing someone again. Don't want to get too excited, do something stupid. It's a mental game, guys. You've got to hold your nerve. Really got to hold your nerve to the end of the race. Not get flustered. Not get over exuberant. There's a time flashing up on the right hand side. I think it said 5 minutes. 5 minutes of racing left. Which is probably another 2-3 laps. 3 or 4 laps. Don't hit him, don't hit him. Trying to keep my racing really clean. Try not to wreck the car. I might be able to get past this guy on the next sweeping turn at the home straight. That would be quite cool. Without risking life and limb. Guy's got behind me. He's going to be trying to get his position back, that's for sure. Right, come around the outside. Change down. Oh, you're on the inside. That will do me. That will do me. Thank you very much.
Time 2:19.4.
Up to 7th position. Oh, keep my line so he doesn't tap me. Give him a bit of space on the inside. Try to keep it clean, guys. Lost one position there. I was too ambitious. I'm losing places now, but they were well behaved. They didn't tap me or push me. That was really good driving on behalf of the AI there. Not good driving on my part, but that was good. That was a bit of enjoyable sort of argy-bargy without hitting or touching each other. Quite impressed. Oh, that was my fault. Sorry, buddy. Tapped him on the bumper. Tapped him on the bumper. Just didn't brake the way I should have. I think I've got no steering. I've got no grip and no steering. What's wrong with the car? I think I've got damage or something. Yeah, there it is. A lot of damage at the front, but I've just got no steering, no grip. Everything's turned to custard, guys. See, no steering or grip. I was going quite well there for a little while. But just sort of maybe got too ambitious and made a few errors, damaged the car a little bit, and it cost me big time. But that's racing, guys.
Lap 2.
1 minute left.
5.39.
Yeah, my tyres are completely gone, I think. My tyres are gone. I just can't. Struggling to keep the car on the track now. Right, we must be coming up towards the end of the race now. What a shame. I was doing quite well there at one stage. I was up to sort of 8th position there. Never mind. Plenty more races coming up. You learn something. You learn something with each race. Right, this is it. Coming up to the home straight. I think that'll be it for us. Ah, damn. The tyre's completely gone, I think. There we go. Let's look forward to the next one. Drive back to the pits safely. Okay, well, that was it, guys. That was it. Could have done better. Should have done better. But, yeah. Just couldn't hold my shit together till the end of the race. But, you know, we'll build our confidence. We'll try and do better at the next track. And we learned something. Right, let's head back to the pits. And return to menu. Here we go. Race, watch. Can we get some of the replay maybe? Oh yeah, we get a little bit of the replay. Let's watch a little bit of the race, shall we? Here we go. Just have a look at the graphics and the AI, see what the cars look like from the outside. It is pretty amazing stuff, guys. I'll turn my ugly dial off so we can see the track. And we can, I think we can cycle. Have a look at this guy, he's at the front, Katzberg. Nigel Katzberg, I think he's the guy right out. Yeah, he's at the front of the race. Doing very, very well. Here he is inside the cockpit of Nigel Katzberg. What an awesome car. Fantastic. Nigel Katzberg, let's go back. Who's this? S. Bovey. Sonny Bovey in his pink Porsche. The Pink Panther. That's what it looks like. He's in his Pink Panther. Let's have a look inside the car here. Whoa, here we go. Inside the Pink Panther. He is running second in the Porsche. Lovely, isn't it? Lovely views in Le Mans Ultimate. What a great game. What a great simulator. So let's go back through the field. Here we are. This is Jeffries, Aaron Jeffries. And I think that is an Aston Martin. Listen to the sound of it, it's awesome. There we go, inside the Aston Martin. If we go back again, we've got another Porsche. Phil Hyatt in his Porsche there, Porsche 911. RSR. Hyatt, he's coming fourth, he's running fourth. Lovely car, isn't it? Quite nice paint scheme. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy here with Jeffries. He's really pushing Jeffries, trying to get up to that third position. This is good racing. Good racing by the AI. Here he goes. He's taking a break for it. Making a break for it. Side by side. Can't quite get past Jeffries on the straight. That's what I say. Oh, here he goes. He's gone past on the outside. Can he make it stick as he gets around this corner? And yes, Hyatt has moved up to third ahead of Jeffries. This is good racing, guys. Really good AI. I'm very impressed with Le Mans Ultimate. Very impressed. Anyway, finish session. And I think that will take us to our next I think that's fast forwarding, guys, and it will take us to our next race. I'm not sure how long this is going to take. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'll see you on the next video. We do the next race, the second round in the championship. Hopefully I can do a bit better than last. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment. Over and out. Cheers.